There's currently draft legislation in U.S. Congress proposing to create an oversight board to help dig the Commonwealth of Puerto Rico out of about $72 billion of debt. There's talk the bill will be introduced by Utah Representative Rob Bishop, chairman of the House Natural Resources Committee. According to national reports, the bill seeks to, quote, establish an oversight board to assist the government of Puerto Rico, including instrumentalities in managing its public finances and for other purposes. Congressman Kilili Sablan chimes in.
Without some intervention by the federal government, Puerto Rico will be unable to continue paying police and teachers and providing health care and many of the other essential services of government. A fiscal crisis will actually turn into a humanitarian crisis if nothing's done. And it is a difficult situation, and as the vice-ranking member of the Natural Resources Committee, I am monitoring it very closely.
The congressman says when Congress is working on a bill that impacts a jurisdiction that is not a state, he must use that opportunity if the legislation could benefit the Northern Marianas, but also keep an eye out if the legislation could impact the Marianas in a negative way. The draft bill is slated to be introduced in about a week and a half in Washington, D.C. This bill includes the Commonwealth in the event the CNMI reaches a similar financial situation. As vice-ranking member of the committee, Congressman Gregorio Sablan is planning to ask Congress for a couple requirements to insert language to protect the Commonwealth.
For the Northern Marianas, we have suggested to do two things basically. One would be to do a lack of effect on the covenant language, which is a language that they used when they authorized the position of delegate to the Congress, delegate for the Northern Marianas to the United States Congress. A lack of effect on the covenant language basically says that the law does not take away anything from the covenant.
Sablan says he is also planning to request to insert language saying in case there is an oversight board established for the Northern Marianas, a mutual consent clause is necessary. The congressman says the Commonwealth needs to be considered a part of this draft resolution as it further ties to the whole roadmap for congressional action on Puerto Rico, which includes strengthening Medicaid in that Commonwealth as well as other U.S. territories. Another step down the line includes the implementation of the Earned Income Tax Credit in Puerto Rico, and Sablan says he'd like the EITC implemented here. Sablan says the CNMI would never want to be in a position like Puerto Rico to ask the federal government for financial help. It should be noted under the Commonwealth Constitution, Article 10, if the government incurs a deficit one year, they must eliminate it the next year.